original versus definitive, which version is better when completing the Getaway. In this mission you talk to Joey in his garage, pick up a few gangsters from St. Mark's, drive to a bank, wait for the goons to rob the bank, lose your 3-star wanted level, and drive back to the apartment. We'll compare tasks, execution, speedrun tactics and gameplay. Both games are vanilla, played on PC. My name is BadInfo, leave a like and subscribe for more of the same. Now let's see how the Getaway compares between both versions. The mission once again starts with Joey rolling on the floor laughing at his stupid face in the definitive edition. What you'll notice is that Joey is way more hidden in the definitive. In the original we can see both of his hands, more of his torso, kinda weird how he's cut off like that, but whatever. Apart from it, you have probably noticed how the mission text for some stupid reason in the definitive is always in the middle of the screen. While this is not an issue in most cutscenes, it definitely is here because it blocks Claude's face when he's entering the garage. We can't see his emotions and can't speculate what he's thinking about as he's approaching Joey. The original does not have this problem since the text is on the bottom, away from the money shot. Speaking of money, let's rob the bank. When you do rob the bank and you're put back into the gameplay, the original game is gonna tell you to go back to the goon's safe house. However, if you listen to the game, it will then tell you to lose the wanted level first. Where do you lose it? Well, player, you should know this. Put your knowledge to the test. Since there's no map, you gotta find pen spray yourselves. The definitive edition, since it's modernized, it was also dumbed down since it directly gives you the map directions to pay and spray, a marker and a waypoint. On top of that, you can also zoom out your minimap or even flat out open it up in the pause menu. As an old school player myself who grew up with difficult games which respect your knowledge and puts it to the test, I find the changes distasteful, but I know that most of you are gonna disagree with me since you're much younger, which is completely fine. So wait a second, do we have to actually use pay and spray? In the original we can just use bribes, no problem, since there's no map markers for pay and spray. Don't worry guys, the definitive edition works the same, you can use bribes just like in the original. Something else I noticed is how in the original you don't need to actually take all 3 goons with you after you rob the bank. 1 is enough and you don't need to wait for the rest. In the definitive I tried 5 separate times and every single time all 3 got out and the gameplay started after they got into my car. I guess it was patched out maybe? I don't know if this is considered a glitch, but whatever, it's a difference, so I'm gonna point it out. As for the speedrun, not much to say. On the original and the PC version, missions which have a wanted level can be passed easily with replays since they remove the wanted level in seconds, but we don't have this in the definitive. As for the rating, I know this is gonna be controversial, but I like the non-descriptive nature of GTA 3. I've always liked how it lets you figure out stuff on your own, how it doesn't hold your hand. The definitive holds your hand a lot with the introduction to the map, waypoints and flat out adding clear ways to solve the problem you are facing, like the wanted level. I'll give a point to the original if you disagree, and I'm sure you will. Let me know all about it in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you think. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to my channel for more comparison videos. Thank you for watching, and a very special thank you to my top channel members and patrons: Monish Pradeep, Alex Chavez, Max Robinson, LMP Racing, House the Chowder, Smokio and everybody else on the screen. Become a supporter today.